Genetically modified food. These words invoke curiosity and fear at the same time. So I delved deeper into this topic to understand what are these foods and how does growing genetically modified foods impact us. And that's what today's video is all about. Stay tuned. GMO or genetically modified organism is a plant or an animal whose DNA has been altered using genetic engineering techniques. Plants and animals have been crossbred or selectively bred to get desired combinations for thousands of years now. Chicken that we eat today is a brilliant example of it. By selectively breeding different breeds, humans have been able to develop chicken that lays more than 250 eggs per year compared to a few dozens laid by its ancestor. The meat that comes from chicken is coming from a variety called broilers that again have been bred in a way that they reach maturity in about 45 days as compared to 5 months of ancestral chickens. But such conventional methods of selective breeding and crossbreeding takes a long time. Moreover, it often produces mixed results with unwanted traits appearing alongside desired characteristics. Using biotechnology, scientists are able to carry out targeted modification of DNA to create an offspring that has all the desired traits, and that too in very little time. Main reason for GMO experiments is to develop a variety that gives higher production or is resistant to diseases. Let's take examples of animals. A lot of GMO animals are used in lab researches. Some of them are produced for human consumption. For example, salmon that has been engineered to mature faster. GMO plants include soybean, cotton, and corn, and in the US, about 90 to 99% production is coming from these GMO plants. Amongst fresh fruits and vegetables, apples, potato, and papaya are GMO products. In total, there are 30 countries producing GMO crops, out of which 5, United States, Brazil, Argentina, Canada, and India, are accounting for 90% of GM production. The key reason for producing GM plants is pest and disease resistance and tolerance to herbicides. Specifically talking of GMO crops, there are a couple of issues that come up. Now, GMO usage will tend to encourage usage of herbicides because they are presented as varieties that are resistant to herbicides. Once you start using herbicides, it is definite that these herbicides are going to disturb soil ecology, and that will lead to reduced soil fertility, and that will make farmers use more and more fertilizers to create conditions fertile for crops to grow, to make the soil more and more fertile. GMO seeds are available with specific companies. The farmers will be dependent on these companies for seeds, and rising seed costs due to dependence on these MNCs will risk accessibility and livelihood of farmers. Usage of GMO seeds will also lead to loss of genetic biodiversity and monoculture. Usage of GMOs will keep farmers from saving and sowing local seeds, drastically reducing the variety of food available. It will also make harvests susceptible to unreliable weather conditions. That is to say, if you're growing, let's say, 3 types of tomatoes, 2 types of cucumber, 5 kinds of carrots, it seems unlikely all will fail, because the same factor will not have the same impact on all varieties unless there is a catastrophe. As more of the world grows the same few crops, the whole global food supply becomes increasingly fragile, and this will cause food security crisis. GMO may have a place in the scheme of things. For example, golden rice, which is a variety that is bioengineered to provide nutrition to impoverished children. And throughout evolution also we've seen that genetic makeup of species has undergone change through mating and natural recombination. The caution with producing genetically engineered food could be the process and the scale. The problem comes when majority of the crops are GMO. The problem further increases when farms are industrialized rather than sustainable. Currently, there are no conclusive studies or reports confirming health risks for humans consuming genetically modified food, but we have ample examples and reasons to believe that killing soil ecology and disenfranchising farmers is not the way forward. I hope this video was helpful. I will see you soon. Bye.